before Step Brothers, I was purely always kind of envisioned myself as a dramatic actor.
This is the secret of Adam Scott. You all think he's like, oh, he came out of the womb, he wanted to do wacky comedy.
No,
it was a late kind of thing for you.
Yeah, I really I grew up a comedy nerd and loved, all that stuff. But my guys were like Albert Brooks, Steve Martin, David Letterman, but I kind of just always felt I was destined to be a dramatic actor. And I was on an HBO show called Tell Me You Love Me, which is a wonderful show, and incredibly serious. And right around that time is when Step Brothers came up. It was actually in between seasons of Tell Me You Love Me, the second season of which never ended up happening. I went and did Step Brothers, and it was just a complete fluke. Someone had the role and had to drop out for one reason or another, so they had to cast the role quickly. And I just happened to go in there, and for whatever reason, I got the part and found myself on the set not knowing what I was doing. Adam McKay, who directed the movie, Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly obviously were the stars of it. And they have this anarchic way of working that's really exciting that I had never experienced before, which is, they do maybe a take or two scripted, and then they just screw around and see what happens. And, I wasn't a member of UCB. I didn't know really what I was doing. So I kind of equate it to learning how to, throw the javelin at the Olympics, right? With all the cameras and the stadium of people watching you. So I sort of learned on my feet there, and by the end of the 4 months of shooting, I felt like I was maybe getting my arms around it a little bit and having some fun and loosening up. And by the time the movie ended, all I knew was I never wanted to work any other way.
Right.
This was
a drug.
This was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had Catherine Hahn here very
Oh,
recently.
sure.
So what was she your anchor? Who were you looking to kind of get through? Because McKay and Ferrell are just on another level in that realm.
They are, but also incredibly collaborative and inviting and just lovely people. But yes, Catherine and I were the two people who just kept looking at each other like, holy shit, what are we doing here?
Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah.
It seems wrong.
Yeah, it was amazing.